What's up guys, my name is ThePyroGod and today I'll be sharing the ins and outs of Fort Knell from the new Unturned map, Arid. Info on most things in Unturned is hard to come by, so I went all out on digging up game files and numbers to give you a clear picture on how all this works. That being said, let's get into the guide. Typically you only need a gas mask to loot dead zones, however, Fort Knell is a bit different. It is a tier 2 dead zone, meaning you require an additional hazmat top and bottom to give yourself full immunity to the radiation. The gas mask and filters required can be crafted with common materials, while the hazmat pieces can only be crafted with lead rolls, which can be found in the AG-19 bunker dead zone. I personally recommend a fully charged gas mask and 2 or more filters, because you will lose a large amount of your first charge depending on how quickly you travel the dead zone and looting taking a long time. Fort Knell contains 5 optional loot rooms, meaning there is some prep you have to do before being able to fully loot the location. The A3 key can be found in Point November and grants access to 2 decent loot rooms. A rescue saw is required to access 2 of the best rooms at Fort Knell. The B2 room can be opened with the rescue saw, where you will find the B4 key, which then lets you access the B4 room with a guaranteed Barrett pickup. Lastly, the B14 key can be found on the radio tower near Point Mike. This key only spawns after starting the Arsenal 5 quest, and grants access to the B14 room, which contains the dossier required for completing Arsenal 5. As for gear recommendations, at this point in your journey you should have access to AG-19 loot, meaning Mark II vests and the heavy military helmet. Because you're at the late game dead zone, it is worth bringing your best gear sets, which should give you an edge in a fight if you bump into another player while looting. An armored vest is not recommended as it slows you more than any other vest and has the least inventory slots out of all the vests. Other gear worth bringing is regen stims plus iodine for strong heals, and a set of tools to break down items such as ammo belts and shells. Now you're prepared for Fort Knell, here are the items that make it worth going to. Rewire kits, which are required to craft late game raiding gear. Best in class Nemesis sniper rifle with a chance at the super rare prototype variant. Honeybee rifle, which is the best semi-auto gun on the map. Grenade launcher, it is the most powerful PvP weapon on the map, period, though it requires a black keycard to obtain, which is only found in tier 2 horde beacons. These aren't guaranteed on every run and are going to be your prized possessions once you get a hold of them. Finding Fort Knell isn't too difficult, as it is tucked away on the northeast corner of the map. You can use the road south of it to drive a vehicle, or walk up from the hills on the west side. Before going over the loot spawns, we'll take a look at the loot tables found within Fort Knell. I have broken down every table and sub-table down to accurately depict the loot available from each spawn. Deadzone Main is Fort Knell's general loot table, which contains 3 primary loot tables and several sub-tables. These tables are Deadzone Clothing, Deadzone Supplies, and Deadzone Guns, with the Supplies table providing most of the loot available. Deadzone Supplies is the most common table at Fort Knell, clocking it at 154 individual spawn points. This table provides most of the tradable items such as secured folders and walkie-talkies. Other notable drops are ammo boxes, blasting caps, and military computers, which are the rarest on the table. Deadzone Munitions is the table you look for if you're trying to raid. Belts and shells can be broken down to make raiding gear. Deadzone Tools provides a couple of interesting drops such as white fuses and oil cans. The best drop is the Rewire kit, which is used for crafting raiding equipment. Deadzone Towers is exclusive to the watchtowers around Fort Knell. It provides a good source of clothing, HV ammo, and a chance at a Nemesis sniper rifle. Deadzone Server Room contains mostly tradable items, along with spawning heavy-duty cable bundles. It also has a rare drop of graphics cards and rewire kits. Deadzone PCs are your primary source of SSDs at Fort Knell, along with being a table full of tradables. Deadzone Boardroom is purely tradable items, while being one of the only sources of black floppy disks on the map. Deadzone Meds is a scarcely found table which drops late game meds. It is the smallest table on this list. Fort Knell zombies have 2 variants, however, the only difference between the two is if they wear armor or not. They drop items from the Deadzone Supplies and Guns tables. These zombies make up a quarter of the supplies table rolls at Fort Knell and are a primary source of those drops. Always kill these zombies if you are hunting for military computers and field telephones or the GP460S. Fort Knell VIP zombies will always drop document bags, and their spawns should be checked every time. The Fort Knell Mega Zombie drops the highly sought after AW-12, which fires explosive rounds.